This is part one of learning to build a lithium-ion battery pack. So I've gone and bought some individual cells online, and I'm going to spot weld them together with some nickel strips to make the battery pack and attach a BMS. So I'm just taping them together here just to hold them together while I spot weld them. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut up some nickel strips. So this is like 0.3 of a mil nickel strip, and using scissors here because I didn't have any wire cutters. Hopefully I don't blunt them too much. And the spot welder basically sends a large amount of current just for a really short time through the wires, and it just welds a little spot, two little spots, where the nickel gets welded onto the top of the battery. So here I'm just prepping some wires for the balancing leads, and these go from the BMS to each individual cell in the battery pack, and they allow it to monitor and balance out the voltages of each cell. So just applying some solder, tinning the ends of these wires, so it makes it a whole lot easier to actually solder stuff together. And then I'm putting a little blob of solder on these little nickel tabs here, which will go on either end of the battery as well. Then I'm joining the wire and little tab, and then here I am prepping the little tab on the BMS to solder the other end of that wire to. So just putting another little blob of solder here. And then I'm going to join the two together with some heat, and the solder will melt, and that wire with the tab on the other end will be soldered to the BMS. That's both of those tabs on. Then I'm going to go ahead and spot weld those tabs onto either end of the battery, and that connects the BMS to the battery pack itself. So just doing some final touch-ups here to make sure everything's nice and strong and welded together. A few sparks flying there when I don't actually do it correctly, but I think this turned out right in the end. Hopefully to see part 2.